I mean, it is what it is, ain't it? You know?
What do it ain't, y'all? This girl such a craziness. Don't come to you and you with another word on the street segment. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Baby Tamar, I hope you happy at what you got. Cause Funky Dineva, he done came out the woodworks, baby. He sat back, and he said enough was enough. He had to address it since you wasn't. He done came out with a 24-minute video, and I'm just like, child, that was a whole lot of. But before we get into that part of things, let's rewind.
Let's rewind.
So remember Tamar, she came out with this message talking about she was she almost passed away when she was in a pool full of, and she lost her teeth, she lost her mobility and some other things, and she didn't have no type of recollection of what happened. So then we had Funky, he came and he told a little bit of what happened on his end, and he was like, he ain't got nothing to do with that, he don't know what happened to that lady. So check this out. So while all that is going on in the background, we got some more stuff going on where it was said that Tamar and what's her name, Yandy's mendeecees was spotted at the Atlanta's V12 Lounge just hours before. Okay, saying that they was getting real cozy and whatnot. And I'm like, real cozy and whatnot. Like, damn, he just not gonna beat these allegations, is he? But then we had something else talking about they just working on a project that Tamar got going on. I said, uh-huh. Now, out of all the men she could choose, she choose mendeecees. Okay. And so now she coming out with this cryptic message right here where she had posted on her Instagram, but it's really a repost from her TikTok page. And in the caption it reads, I can't wait until I can tell y'all. And I'm like, tell us what? Like, what's tea, sis? Like, what is going on?
What is going on?
You and mendeecees hanging out doing the so now I see why. So Tamar done took the Instagram, okay, and she shares with us the official preview for her upcoming visual, which just so happens to star mendeecees.
Yeah.
Now in the visual, okay, she's all up on mendeecees, done picked her up, holding her thighs. I'm like, So under the visual in her caption, she writes, the moment you've all been waiting for. Baby, we weren't waiting for this. Maybe your Martians or whatever, but we weren't waiting for this. My real life heartbreak album story and movie starring my friend. She made sure she put friend in caps so we can know. Added mendeecees new EP Heartbreak Renegade, available 9/19. Now this was one hell of a PR stunt. Okay, this was definitely one hell of a PR stunt. Do you hear me? But people wasn't they feeling. Some people was like, oh, okay. And then someone was like, are you serious? Are you serious, girl? This is how we moving. This is how we're gonna promote it. This is what we doing for promotion of this, all of this. So did we lie about you? You know, being a pool of your own, your teeth getting knocked out, and you don't have no recollection of what happened to you? Was that a part of this too?
We want to hear from you.
And of course, we had some detectives in the comment section, honey. This person was like, well, he's not following Yandy no more, but he's following Tamar. And I mean, he already stated that they unfollow each other when they in their whole spats or whatever. But this is the kicker. So Tamar, she did a post and delete, and we know celebrities, hell, they do it all the time. But she goes to say, I did not fake my accident. I wish it was a lie or a PR stunt. I'm devastated that anyone would suggest that. Love, please enjoy my EP. I worked very hard and I spent my own money for my Tamartian friends to enjoy. This isn't about anyone's husband. This is just my personal story about the worst heartbreak I've ever known. Heartbreak Renegade 9/19. Now, if this ain't about nobody's husband, why do you have somebody's husband in your video? You should have got a single man to play the part. Why you and you already know the controversy that they got going on Love and Hip Hop. I'm just saying, what are you saying, Tamar? But it is what it is. Now she did come out with some posts or reposts, I should say, where one says, I cannot afford to live a life without Christ. He is the source of my strength. Lord, deliver me from the urge to open my mouth when I should shut it. Give me the wisdom to keep silent where silence is wise. Remind me that not everything needs to be said and that there are very few things that need to be said by me. Pisces, you bounce back so fast, it's disrespectful. Life throw a brick at you, you building a house with it tomorrow. And it's funny how you know talk about bricks or whatever, because here go Mendeecees in his Instagram story talking about some buying bricks. But anyways, Funky, he had enough of it. This was the last straw. So he went on his Instagram and he had wrote this. When I get through reading Tamar Braxton ass down to the ground, I don't want to hear shit. Do you hear me? He don't want to hear nothing. I said, well, damn. Then in the caption he put, here it is. I got ate up alive over my birthday weekend, and the whole while there was nothing wrong with Tamar ass. Now she done released this tired ass music video for this raggedy EP that don't nobody want, and because I'm in the video, people are going to think I was a part of a PR stunt. I was collateral damage in a 2-bit PR stunt. He added Tamar. You ain't even gonna try to clear any of this up and tell these people I didn't do anything to you or know what happened. I was accused of not being a friend to you when at the end of the day, it was you not being a friend to me. I didn't deserve any of this and I'm deeply hurt. And side note, if y'all seen that preview she gave of that video, baby, it's definitely giving Tubi vibes. Hell, you even got Mama L being on this BS. And Vince. I'm like, what the hell is this kind of shit? But you did say you had to use your own money. So, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. So then he had posted going live at 11 a.m. I'm finna show a itch how to go down the slide. YouTube, 11 a.m. Eastern. And the brother did go live. Okay, he went live. He told his side of the things. And he told that he initially reached out to Tamar, but she informed him she was in the hospital. And he attempted to allow her to rest, but as days went by and multiple failed attempts to resolve this situation, he had to clear his name because, you know, the narrative was still circling around. And he was like, you see what people are putting out about me and you not gonna say nothing? Not nothing? Not even a post or nothing? So then he goes to say that he was sitting in his bed laying around and all of a sudden he started getting some text messages. It's like, hey, what's going on? We see you in this video. What's T sis? And he was like, he knew this was gonna happen. He knew this was gonna happen. Cause once y'all seen the video, once y'all seen him and her, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. So y'all did all this to promote this video. Like, what's going on? And he was like, no, that wasn't the case. Yes, he was in the video, but he didn't conspire all of this what's going on with the going on. And then he just, you know, simply tell her, oh, so we want to play ball like that? You gonna pay me for my pain. All what's going on and my name getting dragged up and throughout the mud and stuff like this. Yeah, you gonna pay me for my pain. I spent all my money out in the Miami streets. Yeah, I'm gonna get that back and some all this week, because we already know people gonna be talking about it, blogging about it, whatever. You gonna run me my coins. Okay? I said, well, damn. You use me for a promotion, so I'm gonna use you for making my money off this video. Okay? All right. And then he was just like, look, I just want you to come out and say Funky Dineva didn't have nothing to do with this. Set the record straight. And Tamar, she did come to the net, and this is what she had to say. No matter what, he says, I love Funky. Anyway, had I known what was going on while I was in the hospital trying to recover, I would have said something. It's terrible that whatever I didn't say turned into all of this. I just want peace. You always tell me you want peace, girl. And you be causing the drama. Anyways, I've done too much healing to fight anyone. I just want to get better and continue doing what I love. So Funky, he reposted it on his Instagram, and in the caption he wrote, this was all I wanted. It was the principle of the whole situation. I'm not one of them punks, and I won't be toyed with like I'm one of them, or to be treated disposable like I'm one of them. It's done. I'm all good now, Tamar. I pray you recover quickly, and I hope the new project spawns nothing but hits. Okay, so that was that on Funky's part. Now, Tamar took to her Instagram story to say, never going back to what I grew from. Nice try, devil. And then gonna say, itch, my voice is my PR stunt. Girl,
Stop the cap. Stop the flogging.
don't be trying to act all rah-rah after you had to come up out of hiding. But shout outs to Sherelle World here on YouTube. She's also, covering this story, and she says that Tamar wasn't ready to go public with the project. She's allegedly still recovering from injuries sustained in a recent, y'all know what, incident. While details remain murky, the blogger suggests there's behind the scenes pressure pushing Tamar to keep up appearances, even if it's at the cost of her own well being. Now, I do remember on that live, Funky did say, the only reason why the video came out earlier as it did, and then he had to stop himself because he was like, I'm still protecting you. But y'all tell me your thoughts about all this in the comment section below, and your girl will see you on the next one.